As you think about Canva and the fact that you are both B2C and B2B, organizations and individuals, companies of all sizes use the platform globally. And there are so many different privacy laws. We have GDPR, we have CCP, with AI, now there's additional laws per country. How do you see marketing analytics navigating this in your desire to understand the different types of users and customers?
One of the favorite jokes the head of measurement in my team makes is, it would be so much easier if we were just selling socks. The reality is it does make it incredibly complex from a measurement perspective and a compliance perspective. But what I would say has been beneficial is it's really evolved our measurement approach, which is that when the business looks simple, it's easier to have a more simple solution. And so what we've intentionally done is measurement is not one tool, it's a suite of tools. And we use a suite of different techniques for the business question that we're trying to answer. So if we're talking, say, about our B2C arm, then we're going to use our MMM because we're operating in a series of different markets. All those markets are really unique, really different. They all have different activity that's in those markets at any given time. And so that's the right approach combined with different experimentation and brand tracking for those particular efforts. When it comes down to, say, our enterprise side of the business, we use a completely different suite of tools. And part of that is we have less data because we haven't been doing it as long. Part of it is you have a smaller subset of users. And so you can't make the same generalizations that you could make with hundreds of millions of users. And so we have been on a real journey with our marketing team over the last kind of 5 years to really get them to understand that there's a suite of tools. We tier our tools. So we have like the gold standard, the silver standard, the bronze standard. And we really work with them to understand that, like, what's the business question and what's the best tool? Does that make our life more difficult? Absolutely, because you're in this constant discussion with your stakeholders about the right tool, and that creates noise, but it definitely does feel like the right approach for the complexity of the business that we have.